Hey guys, check out CSGO.net, a place where you can unbox your dream skins. Use my new code VLAD19 to get another 25% bonus on your deposit. So for example, if you deposit $100, you will get $125 on your website balance. So here as an example, I opened cover case for $11 and managed to unbox USP Neo Noir for $35.
Flusher just showing some tendencies towards long, but it will be a full commitment here. Dupree already fired off most of his bullets, but still gets the first kill. Golden answers back, and Glaive and Mage is still ready and waiting on the B side.
Yeah, Glaive's just jiggling so the Magis can take the fight. Now he's actually hitting the shots he needs to. Crim's down to 2. Should be finished by Magis. JW, however, not interested in losing this round. Has got access back to the B site. Rotates come in. Bomb will be retrieved.
Oh, it's such a Fnatic round, this one. The way they're winning it as well, just by the skin of their team. No. JW has snuck out the doors here. The Bomb is getting to a very difficult position for Astralis to actually retake this one. They have no kick currently. They're trying to find him. They have no idea where he is. This is a horrible round of CS. No one really connecting. JW, though, he's done enough, as they will close it out. It's the scrappiest round you're ever likely to see.
He's actually still heading back to B. Not sure what his plans and intentions were with that. He now will return to Flusher's domain, and chances are his back's going to be exposed, as will Zipex. Flusher, oh Flusher, he squandered his shots and now tapping away. He needs to find the shot, he can't. On to JW, looking for the 1 versus 3. He's under a lot of scrutiny, but he does cross the line. 2 back-to-back 3K clutches.
A flash himself and an M4 from Carr.
This frag onto Zipex is going to be everything. Look how much damage.
Yeah, that's insane. It's really unlucky. And Flusher, he's been in middle this entire time. So they get the aggro. The rotation from B comes through. The timing's off. And now it all falls apart. Even though Zipex did about 100 damage there on the corner. Flusher just being a nuisance. Playing it perfectly, of course. That adjustment from Brolan guarantees the round now. Like, Dupree could have won this, I guess, with a few crispy one-taps. But the fact he's that close now, there's no chance of him touching the bomb.
Not even going to be an option.
Oh, that's going to be a straight-up B commitment here. And through the flames they'll go. They know Major's at the door here unless he gets a double kill. The round's already over. And Flusher, he's just being an absolute monster here. They've already lost 2 players. Let them survive. Let them save something for the...
See how many go down here. Device flash 1. Glaive's going to get...
Brolan.
Well, he gets 1. Glaive got 1 from that.
Doing so, Glaive now knows 2 players are on towards the side. A bomb will be planted here, and he does decide to push the flames somewhat here. Taking damage, but applying pressure, and it should be an Astralis pickup here, no problem. Flashbang is excellent from Dupree, and Crim's now yet to find a frag. Will be dropped as well as Astralis pick up their first.
Yeah, good shots all round. The Astralis into
a double orb setup as well. Makes things very difficult.
CTs from CT, and he's jumped into them! They bring the fight to Astralis. You can't plan your retake. We're going to fight you in your spawn. Crossing now, JW as the flash fades, so does the light from Glaive's eyes. Device thrown into a 1 versus 2. Crossing CT should be impossible. That will be Flusher, and he confirms 8 for Fnatic.
I love that.
Flashes, this disadvantage that Fnatic are working with doesn't feel like one. Now the site is theirs, and so's the man advantage. Stolen back by Magisk. Bomb still yet to be planted. Glaive has just popped the head of Crims. A tiny fraction of his balaclava showing. Now it will be Golden thrust into a 1v2. Faking it out, not ready for short. Magisk will pull home the second.
Oh, it didn't feel comfortable towards... And that's exactly what happens. That favors the T side of this stage. That's one of the Kriegs, one of the few Kriegs they had is given away. And that's a long-range weapon. As Dupree, he's got the perfect setup to actually counter this. Now when we can pull this back, it's still going to be a 3-on-3. This kill is very important. Device not ready for it. That sniper just not working out for him today. Glaive could still save the round for them, but this kill has to come through.
Yeah, he's actually going to hunt it down. Brolan hears it and does go down. Big frag, but B lost. No bomb.
He's going A.
He's going to catch him completely unawares. That's the end of J-Dubs. Glaive securing a must-win round, and off the back of some aggressions from Dupree and Magisk.
Well, nice work there from Glaive. You could see him put the brakes on as soon as he knew the bomb was about to be planted. He knew what was going on at that stage. Full defuse coming in. Flush could do nothing about it. Well, looks to be A here, as Zipex will be tested once again. He has been struggling on this A side of the map, dropping another smoke here to buy a little bit more time. Wiggling around the bomb site here. He looks like he's lining 2 of them up, but Brolan is way too precise at that Krieg. Flusher patrolling towards middle, and both of these CT players will have to take short. Device in from lower B here to be one hell of a task. Flashbang to try and get them into the initial choke point, but there's so much work to do here.
Yeah, I mean, you need a cracker from Dupree, don't you? Yeah. Just Molotov him off the site and just tap ahead. Not going to get that today.
Well, even if Device gets this kill, it looks like our half will be concluding at 12-3 in favor of Fnatic on the T side. It certainly is a terrorist affair these days, but this is a landslide victory so far from Fnatic. But if there was a team to pull it back, Astralis would certainly be in that conversation. Device now being toyed with, they try and go for the knife towards the end. An amazing performance from Fnatic to kick off this best of 3. The play style, we'll see a straight up B rush here, but looks things jumping around here like little rabbits making their way through. Roland will find the first, but they have actually managed to break through as Crims will be stuck behind the doors now.
Good shots from Flusher. He's going to try and close the gap. And yeah, look at this. Device is going to be responsible for tunnels, but they're coming from all angles. He has to hit some good shots, and that's a perfect start. Zipex has done the same. Advantage Astralis on the pistol. It's been one of the strong suits of their game so far. They've won a lot of pistols, and this one seems no different. Straight away, thrown Crims into a 1 versus 3. Sure, he's got a kit, and Magisk even giving him a headshot chance. Won't take it, and will not be taking the round. Astralis don't have to move too much of a muscle. Device is just staring at the doors, and Magisk does hunt for some info and loses his life. Crims maybe could take one more out of this one. He's thinking about it, but no.
Well, there we have it. Look against them to get control towards B. It hasn't worked out this round, though, as Golden is actually got the bomb. That's a nightmare from Magisk. Fully commits to it, and now Golden sits in the smoke, going for a big play here. Gets some more damage off, but it might not be enough here. Brolan, though, mowing them down. It is looking very good for Fnatic.
Yes, and Brolan's not done. Brolan collects all 4. Tested here on long. He does have some support. The long smoke coming in. Oh, no! Oh, no! Not quite what he wanted, and now already 2 players falling on long. A third as well through the smoke. Astralis, they haven't seen any of the players they've killed just yet. Straight through. JW perhaps the exception to what I just said, because he squandered those headshots. He had 2 backs turned.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting it to be that easy for him. He's down. He shouldn't get more than 1. Doesn't even check Device's position. They'll confirm the round. And it will be Astralis to pick it up. Crumbles under the pressure here. JW will have to stand tall.
And Crims has as well. So damn tall. Device losing health. JW aggressive on long. He could be punished for that. But in the meantime, Zipex is the one to aggress short. Device catching the mid doors. Numbers favoring Astralis. Where is that bomb? It's on Zipex, and he's going to be planting it. Golden, that's nonsense.
Okay, well, it's a full long plan here. For a jump shot, really. Spots one towards Goose. The bomb's too far gone. They should have saved these weapons. There's no way of them winning the round now. JW knows it, and he'll be falling back as they extend their lead here. It's going to be 39 overall, but 6-1 in the second half to Astralis.
6-1. Maybe, just maybe, the Fnatic first map falter. Now this HE combo, this could do a lot of damage. It's just a little too short again. And into the side with a double. We will see Crims, he didn't check in, and he commits to the spray. Couldn't quite find the necessary UMP bullets. And this one will go its predicted way. Zipex to get the bomb down.
Well, I think you might be on to something there, Alex, as it is going to be the 4-on-2 Golden JW. That orb from this previous round will have to be saved at this point. And in terms of loss bonus, maximum, of course, coming into the next round. Astralis have got double digits. Golden will be taken out of the equation. And Astralis now, right, like a map I never really associated much with them until I saw Katowice, of course, and we saw how powerful they could possibly be on that map individually. And now with the incendiary down, does Flusher avert his gaze? Apparently not. It doesn't matter. Vader still nails the kill, removes the rifle, and leaves a 5-7 isolated. And Crims is fighting his way out.
He's digging himself out of this hole. Don't know how he's even done this. He got another one with his 5-7. Now Golden's Deagle's connected. Oh, the Fnatic round. It's happened again. I haven't seen one of these in a while. Just with the pistols, some Kevlar vests, and the saved rifles, but it's all the pistols, it's all Crims. He's upgraded himself to the AK now.
Yeah, 3 kills with that 5-7, but up against Glaive, one of the smartest players in Counter-Strike. It's not enough, though. Crims, the only one there for now. JW makes his way towards crossover, hit in the arse, and it will be taken down to just 4 HP.
Crims, that was ballsy. Great screen for him, not for Glaive. Does bring it back to a 4 versus 4, or more of a 4 versus 3.1. JW's working with such a scrap of health. And Glaive's positioning, oh, it's so prime. Brolan did not expect that one at all. Glaive switched on, and he could very well be in the market for a third there. A clean kill onto Golden.
Yeah, he hasn't been happy with his individual round, and they've managed to take him to 41 HP. But is that enough to find the kill? Apparently so, and JW towards a blue bin. He won't be surviving to the next round, as they will be hunting him at this point. He probably gets 1 kill, not even that. Dupree will find him, and it's Astralis destroying Fnatic there. itself is actually missed completely this one. So that's not ideal. And they'll think B is actually smoked off at this point. That's what Brolan is. So that's a bit of a shame. As they were going for the B split, it's one mistake that actually enables them to find a few frags here. JW can still go down and have a chance in the round, but they need to find this kill right now. He's playing it very well, surviving, taking them down. And it looks like Zipex is done for here. It's going to be Fnatic finding map point unless he does something absolutely ridiculous. Flashed off in towards the corner. It's the miss smoke, the cost in the round there. Response from the CT side first.
Yeah, and I'm intrigued, more interested into Golden and his responsibility on B. He's falling off.
There it is.
Now here it comes. Core off in the transition. Mollies, but he has done well to find one. Not a second. He makes sure of that. Glaive. Flusher, however, catching the mid player.
They're going to have to be combative. Glaive needs to get his kill towards the tunnels quickly. If he finds it, there's a chance, but that's going to be it. 16-13 in favor of Fnatic, but Astralis have made a statement in this second half. They are turning up to this series. They are going down about a fight.
Bomb's not gone down. That will be Dupree's task now. Glaive positioned perfectly for the first headshot. JW does go down. They're just coming in from ramp, and it's looking problematic. Another frag for Astralis as Golden does get added to the tally. This is going to be just a lockout. They can't really get past the ramp doors. Brolan eventually arriving to the scene, but Magisk has had all the time in the world to set himself up, make a nest, and, well, they flourish. It will be the Astralis
towards Flusher, and Magus just dissecting the map here with the MAC-10. JW, sneaky little spot here for a couple of kills, potentially. He needs to connect this one. Glaive will beat him to the punch, but there's Brolan to pick up the pieces, and we'll go back to a 3 versus 3 now. Golden to reposition in lower. In terms of his utility, he's got nothing and half health, so he'll do well to defend the lower side with just this.
Oh no, squanders his lines again. He's fluffed it. Only against the MAC-10, so he does have a chance to stabilize, and he has found the head of Zipex eventually. Magisk is under scrutiny from Brolan, which should very well translate into the first for Fnatic. Yep, back exposed, and only an MP7 and 12 HP does not the recipe for a clutch. Golden hasn't moved too far. There he is. Ooh. And he gets the kill. Lovely work from Device. Just to at least force the rebuy onto to leave his hidey hole. That gives Glaive a whole new lease of life to take the fight. He does. Sprays into the door frame to force JW into the angle. Crims is in trouble too. Jeopardy in the yard position. Glaive, Device, slowly encroaching upon the off angle of Crims. Golden to try and draw them in. He's done well to find the frag. And again from Crims, they seize the advantage. He will be looking for Glaive, but Shoe is on the other foot now.
Ready and waiting to deny this plan. All he has to do is get one kill here. That's enough. He's won the round off that. The bomb can no longer be planted. It's not even a talking point at this stage as Golden.
They can smoke the bomb at least. Oh, the nade.
Oh, come on.
HP?
Come on now. Zipex and Glaive working with 2 HP combined. And from behind, Dupree, it's so perfect. They do miss it though, and there's still one on the smoke. It's Brolan. He's holding it. He will get caught. The bullets from Device connect eventually, but my God, was that...
Brolan, over his entire career, his most frags are with the AK-47, which is 4,052.
Woo!
Okay, it's going to get interesting.
It's very interesting now. They have the man advantage. Magisk catches a bullet down to 30. They're both within the one shot of JW's revolver. And Golden's in somewhat of a surprise position. He's chipping away at Dupree's health even more. 20 HP, no. He does it. Body shots in the USP. A spray from Magisk on the
revolver
descent.
Clutch.
A revolver clutch required, and he is tagged up.
He can isolate him with this Molotov.
Ooh, if he goes behind the bomb side especially, but May just nails the shot. Well played.
Going for it again.
Magisk's going to drop straight into the yard, and actually they're going wide. They want to take these fights. JW was ready for it this time. Looking to fast respond into the swing here, hoping to catch a T off guard. But there's one pushing up close.
Yeah, that's a dangerous position for him. By that window, he will be exposed, but Dupree's opted for the heaven jump instead. He can hold here for a while. He's heard a footstep, but he is running out of time. His teammates are dropping around him. He knows the player's beneath him.
And now perhaps towards the top side, Crims is going to have to react. He's actually tucked himself into Hut. JW wants to...
No! That shouldn't happen.
That should not be possible. He's breaking the rules. He's got himself a double kill. And now Glaive's just wondering where it all went wrong. He's scratching his head, hair gel on his fingertips. He's got to pull the trigger.
And he is surrounded at this point. He knows the players coming from each and every angle, and we have to see that shot from JW once again. What the hell was happening there?
Ahead of the molly and into the crosshair. Crims gets 1.5. He didn't necessarily get the kill credit. That was Glaive putting a bullet into the teammate's back, and the shotgun not going to work at that range. Astralis, they have a huge advantage here. Golden and Flush are in a position to squander it. They are in this battle between the two of them. Flush is going to catch one on the exit. He may even get a second on the exit. That's not too shabby. Just Glaive with 10 HP. Golden could even find him. This round's not quite done. But looks like Golden's going to just about miss. Oh, they have. They're prepared.
Golden, big spray down opportunity, doesn't nail it, has to go for the nade instead, and Brolan's been set up, no shotgun this time. M4A1 bullets, making their way forward, and he lines them up. Good for 2, but that's not good enough. A 3-on-3 situation now as Astralis make their way towards lower.
JW catch him. Dupree's waiting around main to find that frag. But JW slowed all down. With 20 seconds and a loose bomb ramp, this is another Fnatic round unless Dupree's feeling something rather ridiculous.
Well, considering their money situation coming into this round, he needs to pull off a miracle here. It's not going to happen. JW, the hero yet again.
Maybe have a look at the replay for the flashbang effect coming in. They're throwing those from T-spawn, Chad. It must have been a lot thrown to send 5 players through the squeaky door.
Yeah,
interested to see what they could bring to the table in that regard. How did they fend them off so effectively? It looked like every player went through the squeaky door at that point. So were they smoking towards main entrance and flashing behind them?
Oh, he's doing it again on the exit, though. Like, they're not going to win the round, but Flush has just killed everyone. No time for the defuse, wants to get them nervous, though. He did have a kit, but he'll back away with all members of Astralis going down. He's done that twice now.
Astralis have won the half, but NUKE is not the CT side of affair it used to be. And now on the 5-on-3, Fnatic look very good for their 7th round. It's up to them to give it away at this point. Just need to tuck in. Don't need to push smokes. Everyone just calm down.
Ooh, Glaive. Could have got caught out there. Surprised he didn't. JW misses a shot, but Flush is not missing anything in these last few rounds. That's a clinical dissection of Dupree. The boost, they were ready. JW is looking for it. He's even taken Glaive. And just Magis stopping it from being a perfect round to finish the half, but it's there. Feels pretty perfect to me. A triple kill from JW seals the 8-7 half.
It's going to be an upper push. You can see that heaven smoke down. This is a really cool strat. GT used to run this back in the day. This is an old school strat. Dupree is ready for it. He'll get the first headshot. Looks like Astralis are handling it well. The 5-7 should have made light work of Golden here. So a nice strat. Like I said, this is the old G2 approach. You go through ramp of smoking heaven and go straight up towards ladder. And he's got the creep now, so you'll see a lot more from him. Device usually hits those, but here we have got a couple of kills coming through. It's a flash assist from Device to yield 2 kills for Glaive.
Yeah, that's going to put them in very good stead. Paranoid about hurt, you walk into the crosshairs. He's going to win that duel. Magisk will win his, and Astralis, they've only got one more player to battle, one more to topple, but it's Golden, and he seems to have a bit of a mission ahead of him. Planting, faking, and all drawing out the more fights. 5 seconds as he tries to get this one down. Device likely to try and stop it. Doesn't want any extra cash being injected into the ecosystem, at least not for his opponents.
You're going to be smoked out from window, but will they actually have the resources to do so? I don't think so. They're going to have to challenge this, and it's one that doesn't work out for them. It's going to be the first shot connecting. The second is beautiful. Device just showing us what he's made of here. As he looks for a third, he's going to have to be the quick scope, but this guy is just master of his craft. Looking to close things out in true style here. Glaive will pick up that final kill, and it's a very solid hold there.
The aggressive AWP can go unpunished. And that's some damage. My God, Zipex. He's tagged him up, and it's Glaive to at least knock one of them down. Could be JW in jeopardy here, but Magisk has focused his attention elsewhere. My goodness, it doesn't matter where he seems to post himself.
Well, that's the bomb down towards Secret, and we're back to a 2-on-2. JW and a Flush are incredibly low, but the former making his way towards ramp. Looking for the big backstab here. Could be enough. He has got the likes of Zipex in front of him, but yes.
You did hear that ladder.
In the head position, free fire comes through, and they've actually got the advantage now.
Oh, baby.
Magisk can still win this.
Has he seen the bomb, or is it tucked behind
He killed the bomber.
Secret?
He knows where it is.
Yeah, okay, cool. 40 seconds. They know you have to force him off the line of sight of the bomb. Flush is waiting for the frag, but Magisk has won it. They're so low. It's all about reactions and aim. One bullet from either of the guns. JW is the one to prevail, and he likes that one.
And JW's towards lower. They have no idea. Zipex, you're done for, my friends. Towards ramp we go. Glaive needs at least one here. He'll get that, but I think that's all he'll find. AK-47 does get a second go here. Desperately tries to hold onto his mouse pad.
Yeah, I think his wireless mouse was giving him a bit of jip there, but no, jokes aside, Grims is going to get another one on the ramp. He's even falling away. He's still alive. Not for much longer. We'll have to take the fight, but the utility arrives just in the meantime.
Able a defuse at this point. Why would you think he's there in such a strong position? And his front on the bomb is clear. I don't know Whether that was the time he wanted to swing out necessarily, but he does go down. That should be Magisk as well, being dropped.
No.
That's a little bit crazy.
Come on, Gabe.
He's down there with the bomb next to it.
Make any sense.
Yeah, there is a whole punishment mechanic that's definitely taken a bit of a back seat, but into a round that they're just going a little scared for the Zeus. Close quarters AWPing device might actually win it. He's got 2 opening frags. Close quarters. Madness has got another. Crims has no health, has no hope. He's got 3 more to find.
The Zeus actually finds a kill here as well. Device with a close range AWPing picks up 3 in total.
On the smoke, they use it as their cue to go. The trades are favoring Astralis, but only for a moment. Perhaps this force buy has some legs after all. Or will it really be another device? Close quarters, AWPing is missed. Now the flashes arrive, so does Crims. A second kill, now an AWP for him to work with, an upgrade from the CZ before. Magisk and Zipex to save. This should have been a locked-in Astralis round, for lack of a better word. Got cash.
Yeah, so they should be able to make this buy work right here. Shouldn't be too. This is the perfect position for it as well. They can clear out behind the bomb box and plant safe. It's just time now. 10 seconds. They have to go.
Oh, the perfect lineup. Magisk is going to get both of them. Crimson flush at the second he peeked.
Very impressive, and we'll see Astralis find map points indeed as they rush towards up as the pistols only. A UMP thrown into the mix, but it looks like we're all done here. Dupree making light work of them here as he sprays them down one by one. He's on for the ace. He won't pick it up, but Astralis with an undeniable victory there on NUKE. They look fantastic throughout it. A good resurgence from Fnatic. Device is actually getting in towards CT spawn and ruins here. The Glock is going to be an absolute nuisance. The HE is deployed, and it's worked out nicely. Flusher absolutely devours Device at this point, and the bomb will be planted, but it's a 5 versus 3. So they've got the money for the next round, and it's up to Dupree now to fend off 3 players pushing that banana position.
He doesn't know what he wants to do. Magisk perhaps bait him in as best he can. No, just separated on the sandbags. Magisk needs another one quickly, and Brolin's doing everything he can to avoid it, but JW finds it. Glaive at a shooting gallery. Flusher, however, will deal with it, and we will see Fnatic.
Yeah, Dupree, this is a difficult position to make work. It's very commonly checked, and now it'll be given up. It's going to work out for 2, though. Brolan will keep this down to a 2-on-2 situation. Next kill very important, but still a minute on the clock here.
They can go back to B here.
They could fall back, but there is going to be a golden check. It's not the cleanest of kills, but he has managed to bring it into a favor towards Fnatic. Bomb goes down. He can't really patrol it, though. 1 bullet from this AKF Device would take him down. Same story for him, to be fair, as he holds up now. 35 seconds. Golden will have to peel back towards the B bomb site, leaving Brolan alone. Everyone is in 1-tap potential. Just going to hold tight angles here. 1 bullet would do it, and it works out for Golden.
It looks like they're rotating off. This information that Crimson's about to give is going to get a lot of CTs pulled back over. Yeah, Brolan, get your booty back onto the site, because now, Device, he's won the duel on the CT pulled out of position. It all falls down to Crims to delay. He's done a nice bit of utility and information gathering there. By throwing out his flashbang, he caught a glimpse of one. He knows they're both towards the site. Device, however, licked by the flame. I'm not sure if he'll be heard there. In closing the gap, there are kits, but not really the weapon of choice. It's kind of all onto Golden's rifle.
They've actually done well to get in a decent crossfire, all things considered here, but the first shot is stunning from Crims. He's played this round so well. Lots of discipline displayed, didn't overextend, fell back, waited for his teammates here, knowing what's on the line, looking for 4-0 now. And they'll have to take out the in-game leader if they're going to get it. It's going to be Flusher, low HP will be thrown in first, and Crims there drops to the floor, and I feel like Glaive has done enough. He spotted him towards the apartments, and there it is, the first round on the board for Astralis. They had to fight for it, right down there to the last. No, they'll bust through this by the looks of things, I think. Oh. It's one of those smokes where they're just at the precipice of it. They could just get through knowing it was thrown from spawn, and there's not a whole lot Golden can do about it. The bomb should go down here, but JW, remember, he pushed the apartments. It works out. Zipex drops in the back lines. 3 versus 2. They'll certainly be going for this. They've got a fuse kill on the back of Golden, but Glaive needs to fight once again. 2 players in front of him, one of nades out. HE goes over, and here comes the swing.
JW out. Trade from Flusher puts Magisk into a 1 versus 2. Glaive just clutched it up, and let's see if Magisk can do the same. He certainly cannot. Golden makes sure of that.
Look at those incendiaries down towards Banana. There's 4 CT incendiaries now to go bottom and middle. One at T-steps, one in front of logs, one in the logs. Shots connecting at this point as well. Fnatic are so aggressive and active at the start of these rounds here. It's forcing the hand of Astralis. They have to go up towards Quad, but they're not done just yet. If this kill comes in for dupreeh, they might stand a chance, but before I can even finish the sentence, Brolan will get all three. The master of the pit position doesn't need the Krieg.
Has managed to catch that early aggression. That is the first time we've seen Astralis deal with it.
Again, that's another frag. This is good stuff now.
They've managed to silence it, and already look at that. He was expecting to see the push, but Brolan does not bend the knee. He continues his aggressions, at least converts the first frag out of the apartments. He does manage to... Ooh, he was going to go for the aggressive fight on Balk. I thought he'd just drop safe.
His counterpart, though, dupreeh, hunting for Golden, spots him. Not the cleanest shot, but certainly a tidy conversion. We are going to have flash up.
Zwolf.
Oh.
Yeah, they're the only weird ones. Zwolf always, to me, sounds like someone that can't really talk. Well, Flusher won't be talking.
In tandem with the player at the bottom of the hall stairs. That off bullet didn't quite connect, nor did the second, and this one here, Will. Don't think about knifing him. He did. That's an opening. That's a free AK.
Oh, my God. The exposed bottom of JW was just so enticing. dupreeh couldn't help himself.
Oh.
As they try and make their way out of the apartments, and the flash actually missed there towards middle, so this is not looking great.
Yeah, and Crimson's going to be able to bait Brolan in nicely. Molly's not even touching him. Ooh, what was that? Good pre-fight. Got him real shaken, but Brolan on for 4. Flusher steals it from him, and Fnatic, they convert a half.
Tucks himself in towards the cubby. JW alone at A. Golden with the orb towards B. Rotation from Flusher here, but JW needs a couple of kills desperately to stand a chance of winning this round.
Oh, back turn of dupreeh, that's his start, and perhaps Device falling now becomes a reality. What was a 5v3 has become a 5 versus 2v3. Magisk has made it look a lot better, and just when I thought a chance was starting to open up, a window of opportunity, it's closed very quickly by Magisk.
Yeah.
Which means the CTs can't move around so much. He gets the kill to Brolan as he's jumping up in transition. They took this very early in the round. That's what I want to point out.
Kills in that 16-6 victory on this map.
That's a very easy collection for Golden. Magisk just hoping there wasn't anyone holding the aggressive line early, and well, to his death, there is. Oh, baited in perfectly. Dave catching the flash. Device, however, does claw back one straight onto the AWP, no less. AKV AWP. Flusher will take it. Quite the upgrade for him.
Will be attempted by Fnatic. They've got kits, but they are running out of time past the halfway point. Are they going to boost up? That looks to be the port of call here, but as soon as JW gets in that position, Device is ready for him. Zipex knows another player is beneath, and now the MP9 tries to make his way towards the C4 here. Astralis fighting for their life at this stage. The spray's coming through. It's not going to be enough. The bomb will be defused, and it looks like there's just enough time here for Fnatic to pick it up. 9-5.
Through it. That's a ballsy move. Does get punished, but Golden's secondary AWP still manages to find some usefulness on a retake scenario. It could be haunting, but he hasn't had no issues. So now just Zipex and Device.
Yeah, that's all that remains. It's the final round. No saving here, that's for sure. Fnatic adjust themselves now. Get together. They're all towards Arch. They have been smoked out, but I think there's a gap in that smoke. It doesn't look ideal. As they set up the retake themselves, you can see them trying to remove Device, but he's getting them through the smoke at this point. Crims will be dropped. Golden down to 18.
They have to go.
Surely there's no chance for them here. They're running out of time. They need quick frags now. One bullet towards Golden would take him down. He's got 1 HP.
Get him
How
on
has he survived it? He's got to spam towards the bomb now, Device. Have you got enough? He's got to defuse it. I think he's done it. It will be the bomb going off in the nick of time. Astralis steal away. Round number 15. And in terms of upgraded pistols, nothing to be seen. No CZs, no PD50s. Had a bit of an exchange here with the Glock, and it will be Glaive to be dropped. We'll actually continue the assault towards A at this stage, when it's going to be Brolan to lead the way, but dupreeh ready and waiting from the graveyard.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to be committing to this one. I think that one kill was enough to scare him off. Flusher trying to play around the smoke, and Device is going to call it clear.
Nutmegging them.
He is nutmegging them. Look at this rascal go.
Yeah, so he's going to set up while his teammates try and pull everyone over towards his B side of the map. They get this kill especially, he's going to do that. And then Flush is going for the big backstab through CT4.
He spammed him.
Did he really? Through the stained glass window?
Yeah.
Is that with a Glock?
With a Glock, 100%. No less.
Well, there you go. That's awesome.
That's something. And now they've lost the round.
And Flusher, remember, he's in CT spawn this entire time. He deserves a kill.
Give the nutmeg a frag.
He's not going to get it, is he? There it is.
We go.
It comes through. That's the round confirmed. Device now alone in 3 versus 1. A wallbang toward the stained glass window.
I'm
really
pretty sure.
I didn't even think it would do damage with a Glock there. So it must have been like a 5 HP or something.
Zipex was low.
It was part of an assist. So yeah, the player was on low HP when he dropped.
That's nice.
You rarely see it these days, even with the AK.
I remember when it was first added, people tried it for a long time.
The angles were all off.
The angles just don't really work out.
At his feet. Here's JW somehow,
Of course.
some way on the A side towards Library as his teammates getting ready to go.
Here we go.
B.
Hold up. This is our chance.
I don't think he
In
gets
sync.
this.
Nearly.
I was
nearly.
ready for it.
You were, and respect. I actually almost was about to say you got it.
I want to show the viewers at home, guys, those Molotovs and why they were so potent.
Yeah,
So
yes.
I'm going to see if we can bring this up on Skybox. I've slowed it down to 0.
And he could, and through the flames, he leaps straight to his demise. He has managed to get 4 CTs actively defending the wrong bomb site, though. And Zipex, he doesn't need teammates, at least not for the first 2. Fnatic, they're shaken, but they may not surrender just yet. Golden's having a mad one. A 3rd kill, perhaps an ace clutch. He is going to have time to get the bomb down. Now it's a question of where he chooses to position for the fight.
Reloads the gun, HE available. If this first kill lands in his favor, he could be onto something magical, but dupreeh will shut down his efforts.
Until that happens, Device.
Okay.
He had very few options, and Golden's even opened up B. They're opening up both sides at the same time. His spray's not too far off. dupreeh, 1 bullet would have taken him down. 1 bullet continues to have the option to take him down. A Glock for JW does imply the same, and I said 1 bullet. I didn't mean it, because apparently 12 damage from the Glock was not enough.
Yeah, they're in the hardest positions right now for Magus. It was a good attempt, but now, like I mentioned just before, this is where it becomes difficult. Money for Device and Glaive.
He now transitions over towards B. He'll be joined by Glaive as Golden trying to jump on towards the sandbags here, bait out the shot. He knows what's waiting on the other side. Device doesn't take the bait and sends him packing. And we are going to have Zipex holding an arch. 2 players towards quad. Should be no way Brolan can crack this open, but we know what he's capable of. Not the cleanest of sprays here. Surely goes down to dupreeh, which he will. The M4 doing well here. And Magus with the mop up. No problem at all. 4 players survive.
He's moved fast enough. Very tight line by Device, but he still manages to connect the shot. He can fall back immediately. He is going to be vulnerable to apartments where they've all just burst out. Suddenly there's a lot of unknowns, but Magis, he's solving all of the mysteries in this one. All 3 of them, as he's looking for a 4th. Good damage from the nade, not really. Device, however, loses his AWP, and the Deagle from Crims has got a couple more players to find. Already, 2 kills with the Desert Eagle. It shouldn't really be much more.
Yeah, he only had 1 bullet left in the magazine there, but he does go for the reload. A chance for 1 more kill, I would say. There would have to be one hell of a shot towards the graveyard. Zipex now challenging from Arch. Doesn't have to make this one. Can just hold the bomb. Don't risk to lose any more, and that's going to be it. It will be a good effort there from Crims, but double digits, like I said.
Ready for it. He will cut them down to size very quickly, but the wrap onto A could overwhelm Device. Look at that. 1 dink and he's gone. Magis trying to stand his ground, and that's a phenomenal spray. He's even going to find a 3rd hit. Golden's not ready for it. Magis single-handedly defends the A site.
So they can dump their smoke on him, their flash at this point. So
Specs has even got a scope on that Krieg. That fight really favors him, and yeah, Magis will find himself the quad kill at the end.
Incendiary's a little bit late, but it does make things uncomfortable. JW, this shot very important. He somehow doesn't hit it. Of all the shots he's landed today, that's the one he misses.
Unbelievable.
And now a chance for Astralis where they have the advantage here. No utility on the T side. Flusher and Brolan essentially playing solo Counter-Strike at this point. They can't work off each other. And Brolan gets 2 through the smoke. What just happened there?
He jumped over the smoke and saw them both.
He got the info by jumping off of the sandbags. He has to do it all now. Brolan, he knows where it's planted. Device is running away, and Brolan makes it a quad kill. A stylish one at that. I want to see that double kill again. Magis jumping for info. He knows there's 1 pit as well. He can just wait this out. And now the duel comes in. He's not ready for the swing, and Magis has caught them. Astralis, 2 frags. Already Fnatic starting to crumble. Flush has to adjust. He's not ready. Damn, that's a clean round from the CT side. Device will put the cherry on top. 5 players' hearts.
This 4, can they close it out now? Fnatic have the advantage. They know where Magis is, and Brolan somehow survives. dupreeh needs multiple frags here. Magis will find 1, and a 3 versus 2 now, as the rotating players are stuck towards Library and the top of middle.
For a multi-kill, so quick AWPing from him, and now he's gone down. He gets hunting, gets a bit horny, and now Brolan and Crims to stop it from happening, and now 1 more. Zipex the clutch to take us to overtime. It's on Crims. Crims has done it, and so have Fnatic. They remain unbeaten. 2 for 0. 2 of the biggest scalps in the 6 of stage 2.